Have you ever wondered, does the biting chill of winter come from the Ice Queen? A question asked by a little girl on a frosty day, her breath misting in the air, her eyes wide with curiosity and a sense of wonder that only a child can possess. You see, in her mind, the Ice Queen was real. She was the one who painted the world white, who made the snowflakes dance, and who was responsible for the cold that made us shiver. Her older brother, pragmatic and grounded in the tangible world, denied the existence of the Ice Queen. "There is no such thing as the Ice Queen," he said, dismissing her innocent belief with the wave of his hand. But does the lack of physical evidence truly negate the existence of something? Or is it just a limitation of our own perception? Our unwillingness to believe in the unseen, the unfelt, and the unproven. Their mother, wise and nurturing, held a different view. She knew the importance of imagination, of fantasy, of believing in the unseen. She understood that the world was not just made up of what we could see and touch, but it was also shaped by our thoughts, our dreams, and our beliefs. "If there is an Ice Queen in your world, don't let anybody take that away," she advised her little girl. "You see, we create our own worlds. We shape our realities with our beliefs, our dreams, our hopes, and our fears. And in these worlds we create, there is room for all sorts of wonders, for fairies and unicorns, for mermaids and mystical beings, and yes, for the Ice Queen too. The world is not just what we see, but also what we believe. Fantasy should be a part of our world. It is what adds colour to our lives, what inspires us to dream, to hope, and to strive for the impossible. It is what makes us believe in the magic of the unseen, in the power of the unknown. If there is an Ice Queen in your world, don't let anybody take that away. You create your own world, and fantasy should be a part of it. It's not a strange thing to think that mermaids did exist. In the grand tapestry of our world, woven with the threads of countless cultures and civilizations, the idea of mermaids, these ethereal beings of the sea, have held a place in our collective consciousness. They're not alone. There's a whole realm of fantasy inhabited by creatures as diverse as our imaginations could fathom. Fairies, for instance, have long been a part of our folklore. These tiny, often mischievous beings with their iridescent wings have been known to sprinkle a little magic and mystery into our lives. They remind us that there's a world beyond what our eyes can perceive, a world that exists in the whispers of the wind and the rustle of the leaves. Then there are unicorns, the embodiment of purity and grace. These majestic creatures with their single spiraling horn are more than just figments of our imagination. They symbolize the inherent goodness in all of us, the beauty that we often overlook in our pursuit of the tangible. And let's not forget the myriad of mystical beings that populate this realm of fantasy. From dragons breathing fire to griffins guarding treasures, these creatures challenge our perception of reality. They invite us to question, to explore, and to believe in the extraordinary. You see, the realm of fantasy is not just a place of make-believe, it's a reflection of our hopes, our fears, our dreams. It's a testament to our ability to imagine, to create, and to transcend the boundaries of our physical world. More importantly, this realm teaches us the significance of keeping an open mind. It encourages us to embrace the unknown, to delve into the depths of our consciousness, and to unlock the limitless potential within us. So, let's not confine ourselves to what we can touch or see. Let's venture into this realm, where the impossible becomes possible, where magic is as real as the air we breathe. Not everything can be seen with the naked eye, but we sure can feel energy. And in the realm of fantasy, that energy is alive and pulsating, waiting for us to tap into its boundless power. We all have dreams that we can fly, and we would love to bounce off the clouds, free from all the daily demands. Picture this. You're a child again, a pint-sized dreamer. You're constantly in awe of the world around you, seeing magic in the mundane. You believe in fairies, unicorns, and mystical beings. You feel their presence, you know they're real, even if you can't see them with your naked eye. You feel their energy, and it's tangible, it's real. But then, something happens. Time, that relentless, unforgiving force, sweeps you along its relentless river. You grow older, you grow up. The world starts to lose its color, its magic. The fairies, unicorns, and mystical beings that were once your friends, your confidants, your protectors start to fade away. They become mere figments of your imagination, stories you once believed in, and yet, deep down inside, there's a part of you that yearns for that lost connection, that longs to be reunited with the fantastic world of your childhood. There's a part of you that still believes, that still hopes, that still dreams. But here's the thing. That world hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there, waiting for you to rediscover it. It's just that we've stopped looking, we've stopped believing, we've stopped dreaming. We've let the demands of our daily lives, the pressures of our adult responsibilities, cloud our vision, stifle our imagination, suppress our spirit. But it doesn't have to be that way. We can regain that lost connection. We can rekindle that sense of wonder, that sense of magic. We can create a space in our reality that fills our hearts with that magical feeling. We can take a step back, take a deep breath, and let our minds wander. We can let our imaginations run wild, let our dreams take flight. We can believe in the unbelievable, see the unseen, feel the unfelt. We can create a world where the Ice Queen reigns supreme, where mermaids exist, where we can fly and bounce off the clouds. We can create a space in our reality that fills our hearts with that magical feeling. Inside all of us is that longing to be somewhat ethereal, that we have this shining aura. We are not merely lunar beings bound by the limitations of our physical form. We are celestial beings, capable of so much more than what our eyes can see or hands can touch. We once believed in a world where mermaids swam in the ocean's depths, fairies danced in the moonlight, and unicorns roamed the earth. We believed in a world where magic was real, where dreams could be touched, and where imagination was the key to unlocking infinite possibilities. As we grew older, we were told to put away these childish things, to focus on the tangible, the practical, the ordinary. We buried our magic deep within us, convinced that it was a figment of our childish imagination. But what if we've been wrong all this time? What if the magic we once believed in still exists, waiting to be rediscovered? What if the Ice Queen, in her infinite beauty and power, is not a mere figment of a child's imagination, but a symbol of the magic that lies dormant within us? What if our dreams of flying, of bouncing off the clouds, of moving mountains with sound, are not mere fantasies, but glimpses into our true potential? It's time for the return of magic. It's time to rekindle that childlike wonder, to let our imaginations soar and to embrace the extraordinary in the ordinary. It's time to believe again, to feel that special energy, and to tap into the mystical beings we once were. Magic is not lost, it's merely forgotten. It's time to remember, it's time to believe in the unseen, to feel the unfelt, and to dream the undreamed. It's time to unleash the magic within us, to embrace our ethereal nature, and to let our shining aura illuminate the world around us. We all have special powers that are yet to be discovered. It's time to awaken these powers and let the magic return. Miracles happen all around us. We create our own reality. It could be filled with wonder. As we journey through the final leg of our fantastic voyage, it's essential to remember the importance of embracing the wonders of the imaginary world. Consider this: in the vast theatre of our minds, where dreams are the directors and imagination the actors, we have the power to create our own worlds. Worlds that can be as radiant as a sunrise or as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Worlds that can be as tranquil as a still lake or as turbulent as a raging sea. From the Ice Queen's wintry kingdom to the mermaid's majestic undersea realm, these are not merely figments of our imagination. They are manifestations of our innermost desires, our deepest fears, and our wildest dreams. They are reflections of who we are and who we aspire to be. Believing in the wonders of the imaginary world isn't about escaping reality. It's about enriching it. It's about allowing ourselves to see the magic in the mundane, to find beauty in the ordinary, and to discover joy in the everyday. It's about acknowledging the ethereal within the earthly and the mystical within the material. Imagine a world where we could fly with the birds, dance with the fairies, and converse with the stars. A world where we could move mountains with our voices, illuminate the night with our auras, and paint the sky with our dreams. That world exists. It's here. It's now. It's within us. Our hearts yearn for this magic, this wonder, this enchantment. We long to feel the cool breeze on our face, to watch the waves crash against the shore, to see the leaves fall from the trees. We yearn to be part of this living, breathing, thriving planet. We yearn to be part of its magical story. So, let's not allow ourselves to lose sight of the wonders of the imaginary world. Let's not allow ourselves to forget the magic that resides within us. When did we stop believing in the wonders of the imaginary world? Why should we?